Hi everybody, this is Sam with Python Basics, and if you're new here, thanks for joining us. What we do here is we do micro videos. So if you're new here and you're finding us for SQL, we are doing an entire series on SQL. So today's video we're going to be talking about the count function. Then we're also going to need to bring in some more keywords, group by and as. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So as you'll probably figure out pretty easily, but count, let's just go ahead and count everything from the customer table. Customer. All right. Actually, let's do this. Let's run it. All right, so we get 26 rows, and the customer table contains, yeah, you guys can see this, customer ID, customer first name, customer last name, and customer zip. So now I can see down here with my workbench that it tells me 26 rows, or I can scroll down. But there is also a wonderful count. Now what we are counting is basically we're saying count everything. So we're counting all the rows, not anything specific. So let's just go ahead and now run this. So now I get this weird thing right here. And the way that it handles it is it's like, well, what did you call? So we're just going to name this. Well, let's now see our as alias. So we are very familiar with Python about an alias. So let's number of customers. Okay, so now let's rerun this. All right, so now we're starting to get someplace where we're starting to really kind of control this data. So let's look at something kind of interesting. So if I were to want to know, let's go back and just look at star. Let's see what information we can begin to see. Let's see if there are any customers that have more, if we have more than customer first name. So now let's run this. Oops, forgot the most important thing. This is very cool. Group by customer first name. So what I'm doing here is I'm saying, so all right, we don't have any duplicate names. I was just kind of curious about that. So let's see if we have any duplicate last names. All right, let's run this. So I do. I have two of the same last name. So that's interesting. But now this is what I want you to really look at. So we can see where people, what is it? Customer zip. Let's run this. Okay. As zip code count. So now I can see, now let's go and see which ones this are. So now we do customer, that's not what I wanted, zip, and I need to put a comma. So I have my customer zip, and then I want the actual count of how many from that zip code, and we're going to title it zip code count. So here we go. So I am saying I want you to group these together. So I like to describe it as kind of like an accordion file. So I am compressing all of these zip codes, and I want the count on that. And this is how I'm grouping them. So let's get rid of this right here and comment this out. So now let's run this again. So if I were to then order these, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the remainder. So what I'm doing is I'm compressing these. And if I were to run this right now, I would get my 3. And then if I come back here and I count customer.zip and wrap that up again, then I will add a second column counting each of these. So, and you can keep adding. I just thought that this would be a great starting point because this can become very complex very, very quickly. But as always, guys, please drop any comments, questions, video requests. Make sure you're jumping over to Discord. We now have a channel for SQL. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. And if you haven't, check out this video right here or this one right down here. And most important, make sure you're hitting this subscribe button and the notification bell. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.